Gotcha, my darling Sonic.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
You see that? How many times didn't we still somehow get away with it? Ah well. Time for a new type of boss fight. Team battles. And I'll sum it up in 2 words. Air Tornado.
No time to play.
With the occasional thunder shoots.
Are you playing with that girl's heart again, Sonic?
Blue Tornado just makes this fight way too simple. And if all else fails, then you have thunder shoot. Especially if Big's the last member standing. For some reason he's not, but... Oh, don't tell me he's stuck! Come on, there we go. Let's get close just so we can nab his ring. Come on, you can get off the stage, there we go. The only problem with the Air Tornado strategy is that power characters don't fly very far, but since they're weak to thunder shoots, you can just abuse that so you can knock them out. Regardless though, Blue Tornado, Thunder Shoot, you're winning this fight. There are power cores if you want them, but I didn't need them. With that said, we jump to Casino Park, a pretty polarizing level for most people that I talk to about this game was.
Boy, Amy sure doesn't give up that easy.
What is this place? Sure is bright here.
We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Sonic, we only have 24 hours left.
Okay, let's go.
This entire city is like a
Casino Park's gimmick is essentially we are rocking the pinball physics from the previous Sonic games, and it translates into 3D. How well this does varies, but when you're not on the pinball tables, you are briefly doing some 3D platforming. And this stage in particular is like you'd expect with the casino thing. There's a lot of rings to get. So if you really want to get rings, this place can be a great place to level up for lives. Not that you might really need them in this game in particular. And as for variations, there's plenty. If you take the middle path right there, you can easily make your way up to the upper levels that we need to get to. Fortunately, I kind of screwed that up, so I gotta do it the other way. But there are other ways to get up there. Like, okay, that was not the way I intended to do it, but oh, I'll take it. There are a number of secrets in this level also, so that aren't exactly team exclusive, so you will be seeing an active amount of characters in this stage particularly. Mostly because they all fall mercy to the pinball table physics. As for getting around the boards with the flippers, you're probably better off not fighting it and tilting around so much and just seeing where the board takes you. You can tilt them a little bit left and right, so you have some influence, but if you just go along with it rather than fight it, you should be fine. Then again, you can also take little shortcuts or breakpoints right here, and I screwed that up real quick. Like, just jump off here, hit up fly formation. Those blocks should save you unless Sonic and Knuckles are jerks. Good thing that I have Knuckles and Sonic right there. Hit up that Team Blast and we carry on. This is a pretty short level, especially when you compare him to Grand Metropolis and Power Plant. Because I don't think anything else gets close to that level length. Maybe Mystic Mansion and Final Fortress, but even then you can speed your way around it, as opposed to how Power Plant is. Alright, in terms of actually introducing us to new things, we are introduced to the octopus? I don't remember the names of this particular enemy in particular, but if that robot catches you, you lose out on a teammate, and the only way you can get it back is if you destroy it. Can either be a hindrance or something pretty major. This pinball table stands out in particular because it has a switch that you can use in order to access the... That was a little awkward.
Yes!
But this pinball table is special because there's a switch down there. And if you hit that switch, we can access a particular segment of the level that I wouldn't say mandatory for the other teams, or for one team in particular, but it's a nice little reward if you manage to go out of your way to get it. It's located on the top-down perspective of this or the second level of this pinball table, I should say. If you get up there and flick that switch, you'll get access to another pinball table. Now it's just a matter if I can get there. Ah man, bouncing off. One more time. Try again. Ah, darn it, I had it right there. I want to say Tails and Knuckles are either... Your teammates will also travel throughout the board, but where they go is pretty random. Like, if you don't see them on the board, then odds are they've either hit the dead zone, I guess, and... Ah, I had it right there. Your teammates, if you can't see your teammates, then they can either be at the bottom level where you have to climb up to a cannon to try again, or they can be in the other side, but you won't know until you switch, and for consistency's sake, I want to see if I can hit the switch, which is being a lot harder than I remember it being. Oh, there we go, we finally got it. With that switch hit, let us carry on to the top, which is a lot easier to do compared to hitting that switch. Assuming the pinball favors you. Alright, we got it. That door will not open unless you hit that switch I showed you earlier. And it's actually pretty cool. You have a 1-up box, a key to try for more extra lives if you so wish, and a trail of rings that lead to a new pinball table. Ride that trail, load up that cannon, and you hit the VIP board. This is your best chance at getting a bunch of rings, especially if you manage to get everybody in there. I'm guessing, but the best part about this is that even if you fall off, you are already at the end of the stage, so once you hit your fill, you can just switch to whichever formation that's not there and call it in. Or I can be full of it. Oh no, this is actually towards the end. We are actually nearby. Doesn't matter if we fall off, because we have a bunch of rings. I don't think we'll hit a time bonus because of that, but I wanted to show off the VIP board because it's a secret. I found it recently, even though I'd known about its existence for a while, and I wanted to show it off if at all possible. That is not A rank.
Barely made it.
If you don't go your way for the VIP room, you should be fine and hit that A rank. Otherwise, you probably won't get much out of it. But carrying on with the casino theme, we have Bingo Highway. I really dig the soundtrack for the theme for this stage, probably a bit more than Casino Park. And I really wish we get to see this theme in particular in other forms of the media. Center path leads to a team blast and a chance to earn a bunch of rings. But the bottom paths usually lead down here. Either way, you're gonna have to head up there. Bingo Highway introduces a couple of new things again. 2 new enemy types, or actually 3 enemy types in particular. We have searchlight robots, which will hunt down, which if it discovers you or your teammates, you will have to it will summon more robots that you have to destroy. You'll usually see these near guarded areas, so if you get caught, you have to do them a little longer. One of the keys from Bingo Highway is right here, so pick that up if you have the chance. There are 3 other keys that you can find, potentially, in this level. 3 that I know of, while there are some that I do not know about just yet. I believe you go down there, you have a shot at getting another key, but that would be pretty soon if you ask me. And now we enter the gimmick of Bingo Highway. Playing bingo! There are chips all over the board, and if you collect them and collect the numbers, you scratch out a card of sorts. And it is possible to get a perfect bingo, but I kind of botched it right there. Yeah, totally botched it. The first time you do it, it's pretty easy, assuming the game doesn't give you any trouble. Everything else, though, kind of becomes a little bit of a nightmare. Let's see. Right up those pinball boards. Usually like hitting the walls and the pinball table in this board in particular, since for some reason it's a lot easier to climb up the boards here than it was in Casino Park. It's also very easy to just watch and mess around. Usually if you hold to the sides, you should be able to get through. And here we have a variation of that tentacle robot we ran into earlier. The gold bots. If this one catches you and you do not save your teammate, they will disappear until you run to another checkpoint. So try to save them earlier because you can get screwed over finding certain things. There was a key down there if you survived the pinball tables, so if you got hit earlier and you need another key, there you go. I forgot I actually really like the whole blue or neon light setting that here than it was in Casino Park, where you literally had that casino feeling. One thing I forgot to mention about Team Blast, the cooldown for Team Blast with Team Sonic. Sonic's light speed attack can be activated outside of when you're non-speed formation. If you hit him with Thunder Shoot, or Tail Shoot Sonic in Thunder Shoot, and when Knuckles launches him in Fire Dunk, Sonic will actively try to home in on the nearest enemy, and it should be enough to one-shot the robot also. But now we have round 2. You really want to split up if you can in order to get the numbers, if at all possible. And the main reason why you're gonna see your teammates die a lot, because they move. You are literally controlling all 3 members at once. Oh god, don't tell me I'm locked. Am I locked? Okay, good, I'm not locked. Where am I? Yikes, the stage creeps me out sometimes. Alright, we should be alright from here on out.
Let's go.
I want to say there's a key down there. No, there's not a key.
Here we go.
There is one with Team Dark, but not with Team Sonic. I wish we were in level 3 so we can get good. So we can break through shields, but that'll have to wait, I suppose. Or we could be there a lot sooner than I thought.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
I am willing to work with this. Ah, no! We're near the end of the level 2.
Okay.
Actually, hold up a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about the random cut. Needed to take care of something to make sure my computer wouldn't die on us mid-recording. That's the last thing I want to hear.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? Team Blast. Haven't been using that a lot. Now that bingo goes to waste because... Well, actually, no. teen score for Sonic Heroes, or the overall score in Sonic Heroes, does not matter by rings, but more so that time bonus, as well as the enemies you destroy. So rings are kinda redundant, if you ask me. They do give you 10 points for collecting a ring in general. So I could be full of it. With that said, let's try our luck on getting bingo for the 3rd time in a row. Want to see how far I can get. Since Sonic and Knuckles are back there, I can switch back to them. Yep, I am gonna have to switch back to either one of them. Number 4 always eludes me. Good thing I have Knuckles.
Here we go.
Or Sonic. No, all 3. All 3 of you go. Really want to see if I can get through as Knuckles, because there is one particular segment that really benefits if you go in there. Tails already fell off. Sonic's already off. We're stuck with the Knucklehead. Alright, I believe if you stick to the left, you should be able to get the 4th one. Don't quote me on that because we're about to see, and no, we're not.
Got it. They never give up.
Let's try this again.
Got it. Take this.
Okay, Knuckles can just run through the... Sonic can just get a head start like he usually does. Really want to see if I can get that 4th ring.
Here we go.
And I already screwed myself over out of getting the perfect bingo. Put that up then. Oh, actually, wait! Hug the left, hug the right. There we go. Ah, now if I didn't just screw up. Come on! Ah, no! Okay, collect our bearings. Not that I'm gonna get a perfect bingo anyway, so no rush. Really wish I did get some rings though. Aw, oh, man. If you stayed in the center, you could have gotten another bingo chip. I know I say like it doesn't matter, but and the principle and the idea of having a bingo counts, or means something at the very least. Awesome. Oh, actually, if you stay in the center, time for redemption. Get to play Skydive Bingo. But I want to go back because I want to hit that as power formation. And we should... Yes, we do. No, we can't. Alright, fine. We'll do it at speed. But if you hit it as power formation, you get to play Skydiving Bingo. Same rules apply. You are just skydiving. You can easily tell why I wanted power formation. But it does also give you a shortcut to the end of the stage, so if you want to get through it slightly quicker, you have that option. Yeah, that death really screwed me over the E rank. And I got greedy. Ah, and I didn't even get the key for... Actually, no, I didn't get the key for Team Sonic on stream anyway, so this wasn't that bad.
Eggman. Why not have some fun while you can? After all, you only have one game, and we know who's going to win. Get them.
Pretty sure if you played a standard Sonic game, you kind of already know the outcome already.
Come on, Eggman. Wanna play?
But nonetheless, we begin a new archetype for bosses. Robot boss rushes, or beat 'em ups, if you want to call it that. Basically, all the robots that you've seen, are all gathered for Sonic in the game to beat up. Kinda cathartic in some instances. All the types that you've seen earlier are present, so... And essentially it revolves around how fast you can level up your teammates, as well as the Team Blast gauge. All these guys go down to thunder shoots, so they're not really too big of a threat.
Got it.
And when you get level 3 Knuckles, well, all those fireballs become amazing.
Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily again.
Cover so much range, do a lot of damage. They're just all out really good. Such a good level 3. Probably why I like playing Team Sonic so much. Can I dive here? Oh yeah. Hopefully I can level up Sonic a little bit so we can breeze through a lot easier. But this fight isn't really that bad. Especially once everyone's fully pimped out. Okay, I just barely showed up. And why not? Team Blast it. Still not quite done. Just dance around, throw out some fireballs. You should be able to plat through most of those enemies. Watch out for the turtles. One thing I forgot to mention throughout the stage, they introduced steel type enemies. And these guys can only be bashed by Knuckles. So hit up level 3 power formation and you are done. Like now.
Easy one.
All right.
Again, power formation cleans up this entire mess. Booyah.
What a waste.
Now our pursuit in Eggman continues as we try to finish the day segment.